This is the class I conduct, almost every year. Racine Hydropower was built in 1982, and we have done this since. So we have done quite a few years, yeah.
Dr. Chang is, he's one of the greatest professors I've ever been under. This is a very special opportunity. It's pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Praveen. I'm from Sri Lanka originally, and I'm studying civil engineering at Ohio University. I guess this trip's going to be really interesting because it's a hydropower plant and it's very relevant to class. Even though it's really not maybe what I want to get into, I think it's good to know what it's about and how things work and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be exciting.
We've seen a lot of videos and we spent a lot of class time talking about this trip. So
we get to get out and learn more practical things. Like we get to actually get hands-on experience with this stuff. So.
Ohio River, there are 19 lock and dam along the Ohio River, and mainly it's for navigation purpose. So there's no component for hydropower at all. During 1980, they leased from Army Corps of Engineers, and through that lease, they try to build a hydropower in Racine. So this is the first one American Electric Power has. To have a hydropower, there are two very important components. The first one is you need to have a head, and the second one you need to have discharge. And without either one, you don't generate power. And that's what hydropower has a very location dependent. Ohio River has a huge discharge, but have a very little head. The head is very small. The largest one they can get is about 25 feet. Compared with those hydropower in the West, they are 600 feet, for instance, in Hoover Dam. And so they need to use the advantage of the larger discharge. And we do have that, but unfortunately, all the 19 lock and dam along the Ohio River is not set up for that purpose. It's set up for navigation. So during the flood season, they need to open all the gate, so there is no head. And so sometimes they would need to shut it off. And so during the past, since 1982, that many years, American Electric Power actually generate quite a bit from hydro. And the reason is it's green, it's renewable, it comes every year. And without, the only cost is original investment.
A lot of places on the river, the channel's just deep enough for barges. In places, there's deep holes. But in front of our units, it's 68 feet deep on the front and it's 42 on the back. It's dug out a big hole.
Up here, we just got auxiliaries. We have a diesel fire pump in this small yellow building, diesel generator in that small yellow building. That water tank is our service water for the units and our fire system. It's a 125,000 gallon tank. And that other small building, on one side of it's the control room for the switch yard, and then the other side we have a lunchroom, locker room, and a little electrical room up there. We are 65 feet beneath the surface of the river now. Holy cow! What you're going to walk out here and see is going to be Unit 2, Unit 1, Unit 2 are identical. So when you walk out here, that's where the water goes through the unit on the small end of the unit when you walk out here. So water comes in and it funnels down to like the small or screw end of the light bulb, which is what you see right here. This is a small part of the unit. When you go right through here, you see that gets bigger, and you go right past that, and it just expands. It goes up 5 floors, up, and it goes down some right here. Right now they're currently closed. You see the big counterweight on that arm right there? When that counterweight is down, that's showing the gates are closed. On that side, you see the shaft is up over there. Okay, so when the gates go open, when the units are running, that flip-flops, this big ring right here moves. there is 20-some hundred gallons of oil in this system, and then in the river, underwater, where the blades are, there's about 2,500 gallons out there. The walls are about, if I remember correctly on the prints, are about 15 feet thick down here.